Hey guys, what's going on? Vega here from Serpent X Special Forces. Doing a lot of car stuff lately, but we're going to be trying to install this Ktuned spherical cable bushings on the 05 TL. Go ahead and get some light for you guys. The good thing is because I do not have the stock airbox, it's going to be a little bit easier for me to get to, but usually you have a big air filter box right here that you're going to have to remove. I still might have to disconnect the fuse box, which is held in by a 10mm bolt, but I need to get to those two guys down there. I'm not sure if you can see it. One is a little bit easier to access, and then there's another one that's under the engine harness, so to speak. So I'm going to see how I can get in there. And just to let you know, not everything in this kit, which is made for RSX Type S and base, Civic Si 04 to 08, and then a TSX or 03 to 06 Honda Accord, which is similar to the Acura TL. But not everything in this kit, see the little white piece of paper? Not everything in this kit goes with my car. So make sure you read the directions. But we're going to go ahead and get these Ktuned spherical cable bushings. It's supposed to make the shifts a little bit tighter, or feel a little bit tighter and a little bit cleaner. Honestly, I'm not having any issues, but I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. May upgrade the actual linkage at some point in time in the future, but just little parts here and there. So let me go ahead and get started and see what I can do to get this guy going. Alright guys, let's see. I don't know if you can see it, but right back here, so this small one, getting the bushing out is a little bit hard, especially if it's old and rubbery. Get some silicone spray or WD-40, and using a screwdriver, you're going to want to pry, you're going to put it in the center of the hole of the bushing and kind of pry. But if it's dry and rubbery, you're not going to get very far. You're going to want to get some silicone spray or some WD-40. Unfortunately, when I pried it, it went flying that way. It went flying back here. I couldn't find it, but I'm sure once I drive or move the car out of the way, I can find it, but it's not underneath of it. But it's not a big deal. I'll just make sure it's not anywhere where it could get in the way. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere back there, probably on the trans or the power steering. So I'll figure it out, but that's a small one. Let me go ahead and get the small one installed, and then we'll move on to the big one. Alright guys, there she is. She's looking good. See if I could get you a better shot. Hang on one second. Yeah, looks a lot better. For the TL, all you need is the cotter pins, the actual bushing itself, and then a locking mechanism that's at the bottom. It's not a lock pin, I forgot what it's called. And that's it for the 2005 Acura TL. Same thing for the Accord. It's only the Honda Civics RSX. I believe it's year 2004, 2008 for RSX Type S and Base and Civic Si to use these little guys. You can see I used the bigger cotter pins instead of the smaller ones. And then for the TSX and then 03 to 06 Honda Accord, that's where the big guys come in. Obviously, I lined them up comparing old to the new, but with the cold air intake, I'm not blocking everything. More importantly, my shifts should feel a lot better. I'm also going to be doing this, since I got so many zip ties already, moving the harness out of my way, which was definitely needed because there's not much room to work with underneath there unless you want to actually take off a couple of the connectors on your harness to move it out of the way. I just zip tied it to the side just to give me a little extra breathing room to work underneath there, and I would recommend doing the same. Yes. So that's it for me today. I just wanted to install these Ktuned spherical bushings. I can't say spherical too many times. And I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this video was a little bit useful. Once again, just to recap, maybe move things out of your way using zip ties, using getting the harness out of your way. Obviously, you got to take off the stock airbox if you have one, the fuse box as well. I just zip tied that out of the way. You can use silicone or WD-40 to lube up the O-rings as you push bushings. Not only do you use it to take it out, right? Especially if it's dry and very rubbery, you can use it to compress the new bushings back in for an extra tight fit, and then lock them in with the cotter pins. So hit me up in the comments if you have any other questions. I will catch y'all later. Small mods to this TL, just help improve the driving experience. Take care, guys.